Welcome to the Cooter Show. Well, I'm catching hogs today. Stay tuned. Cooter will show you how to catch some of these. Alright, so the three major worms that I use is a speed worm, a frog, and the trick. Now if you've seen the mold videos, you know I got all three of these. And that's the reason why. When I first start throwing, I throw a trick worm. Put a number 1 eagle claw hook. And I just put it right in the tip of the head, right there. And what that does is the hook brings the worm down, and then you just twitch it. Pop, pop, pop. It twitches it back up. It falls. You let it sit for like a second or two. Pop, pop, pop. Sit. Pop, pop, pop. Sit. Now, you can do this, you can retrieve this a bunch of ways. You can do it fast, or you can do it slow. But keep in mind that the hook's exposed, so you're going to catch weeds. So you can't throw it in the thick stuff. So, you got to judge your depth, pretty much. The trick worm can be fished in about medium depth water. I'm talking about like 5 to 6 feet. Now going back to that 5 to 6 foot depth of water, you can go use speed worm. Speed worm can be used both top and bottom. So you can hook this on, you can throw it straight out there and reel it straight back on top water. And it looks like a lizard dancing back and forth. And you will get hits, and it's exciting to do that. But the best thing about a speed worm, you can throw it, reel it top water, and as you see them start to come for your bait, you can stop reeling and go back to your trick worm technique and pop, 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 pop. So you get this thing going across the top, and then fish coming, you let it sit, pop, 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 pop. And then the third is the frog. Now, a frog can be used just like the speed worm, but it's a lot thicker. You can throw it on top, reel it, just straight back, get the legs a kicking, and it looks like a lizard coming back. Or you could throw this, let it sit, and pop it real fast on the top, and it looks like a frog dancing across the top of the water. Now, I did catch a bass doing that today, but only brought one camera out here, so that's, you only got to see the aftermath. Sorry. But you can also throw this, let it sit, because frogs do go underwater, and just, get it kicking, same as a trick worm. Everything goes back to the trick worm, if you notice this. That's why I like using it a lot, because if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Alright, let's talk about how you rig these up. Alright, the trick worm, very simple. Like I said earlier, just go very simple. You just go right through the head, and you can change this up. You can go, I got certain spots, so right at the shoulders, right at the shoulders, right at the shoulders, the head, or deep in the body. But I never go halfway. That's just against my religion. Always start off in the shoulders though. And if you catch a fish, you want to change where your hook placement is, because it's going to rip off and you're going to end up throwing your worm. Alright, the second one is the frog. Alright, so you got the top of the body here. You just run your hook through its head, pinch the body back up, stick it through it, and have that hook going through the hook slot right there. So when they come in and hit it, it's already exposed and you're already setting the hook. No playing around, no feeling on this one. It's a hard ass at that point. Now on to the speed worm. Now if you notice, you got a tail right here. I want that tail, when I'm fishing top, to hit the top of the water like this. So how I'm going to rig that is the hook at the bottom. So you find the center line, they always have them in there. Run it through. Want to run it through just a wee bit more than what you do the frog. Try to come out through the back. Go up the worm. Again, we're pinching the tail, going right back through where that hook is exposed. See that hook? Right there. Pinching it right back into the body. There goes the bird. And what that's going to do is when you're reeling top, this is going to just start kicking. This is going to cut through the water, fish is going to come through, hit it, bust that hook right through, and you set the hook. It's another hat-ass moment. It's another hat-ass moment brought to you by Cooter. Now if you notice, I'm out here in my old pond jumper, you can't tell. My old 10-foot John boat. And every time I go fishing, every time I go bass fishing, I have a 3-pole setup. And it's the same as the trick, the speeding, and the frog, believe it or not. Alright, so I have a pole. I have a pole that's just set up for the trick worm. I got another one that's just set up for the frog. So I got medium and top covered. Let's say we run into some deep water. I also have a pole rigged up Carolina style. Maybe Carolina, maybe Texas rig. But this has a weight on it. This pole is going to have a weight on it. And it's normally used for flipping or getting into deeper water. And there's only going to be 3 worms on this damn thing. It's going to be a trick worm, a speed worm, or a frog. Mostly it's probably just going to be a speed worm. So if you've seen my videos where I'm making lures, worms, frogs, hopefully this helps you out on, if you make them, how to use them. Jackson. Better take this. Alright, so that's the 3 worms that I use, the 3 poles that I use. Hopefully that better understands why I only have 3 molds when I'm making worms, why I do it. So, if you ever go out and you buy those, you don't know how to use them, there you go. Alright, if you find this video helpful, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you in the next hat-ass moment.